Forming. Maybe that one over there. How are we going, everyone? Just gonna harvest tonight's salad and dinner. I use a secateurs. Just cut this one out. Not bad, huh? Normally this would be about $5. It's a small head, not a big head. It's firm, actually. This is iceberg lettuce. Well, once upon a time they got up to $12 in the supermarket. Can you believe that? That's why we started growing it. So we've been eating them, enjoying them. Oh, it's delicious. Now, the thing about lettuce, the more you water it, the less bitter it becomes. Don't let it dry out too long when it gets too warm outside. Now we're harvesting. I already started harvesting. Come over here, have a look. I've got some endives, silver beet, small lettuce. I don't know what else is in here. Yeah, there's beetroot leaves as well. We've got a spring onion. We've got a snail in here too. There you go. All organic. There's good protein. Leave that out there. What else do we need? Oh, we need a pak choy and a bok choy. Also, let's quickly test the temperature. Now today, I reckon it got up to about 17 degrees, 16, 17 degrees. In the sun, blistering hot. In the shade, freezing cold. Let's see what the temperature is in the soil. Not so much about the lettuce, but I'm curious to see in this raised bed anyway. But I'm not so concerned about this one, but for the sake of the test, we are sitting on 60 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 degrees Celsius, which is bloody good. Let's go and check those tomatoes, the big malakas, because they're the ones we're really concerned about if it's not too cold for them. All right, we planted these yesterday and it actually got down to about 5 or 6 degrees last night. So let's see what the soil temperature is. So it's a little bit colder in here. So we're actually sitting, so the digit just there is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's about 14 degrees in here, in this soil here. So just go over here. Yep, 14 degrees, just under 15 degrees. So it's not too cold for them. It is a little bit windy out here, folks. So just keep that in mind when you're planting your tomatoes. Well, it can't be any worse than what it is over here. So if you live in Bacchus Marsh or Bacchus, I can't say that, Bacchus Marsh. All right, laugh your heads off. All right, go away. So if you live in Bacchus Marsh, folks, it'll probably be the same temperature as it is here on Mount Macedon. Nevertheless, look after your microclimate. And the last thing we want to check is, and I want to show these off, the Italian malakas. Now, from these dimples here back are some more big malakas, the Greek ones, and from here back are the Italian ones. This is what, 5 days or something like that, I think it is. So they've germinated. What I'm going to do now is turn them this way, because you can see where they germinate is where they're sitting on the heat mat. It's nice and warm. So the end part is not getting the temperature. My bad. Don't worry. Smack in the middle now. And currently it is 12 degrees outside, because that's what's sitting out here. It's just sitting out in the air. So let's just pop this one in here carefully, and we are heading for, oh yes, fantastic, 13, 14. We wanted around 20. Not quite there, folks. 16.2 is where it stopped. Oh, it's still creeping up slowly. It'll get up to about 20 degrees and hopefully it'll hold that temperature overnight. And that's what we've got to do. We've got to think about our soil temperature before we go out and plant. Think about the microclimates. It's the main thing at the moment, because as we can see, the weather itself is a little bit radical. I won't say really radical. You know, it's late in the season, or just starting for spring for some people. For us, it's just starting. So we're going to be planting for at least for the next 3 to 4 weeks continuously, even if not longer. So you've got plenty of time up your sleeve there, folks, when it comes to planting out your spring, summer varieties. But before you do that, maybe a thermometer like this to test your soil, or the 4-in-1 soil test meter, something like that. That's what it's called. Use that to test your soil to see the soil temperature is sitting at least over 14 degrees before you start planting. Otherwise, your plants will just sit there and do bugger all. Check out our website, vasilisgarden.com. I'm going to go and play with the sheep now because I'm hungry. Ladies.